We are going through a portal, still moving through it at this time. I thought we'd be through it by now. Now we're going into a planically? Yes. All right, we're moving through rock of some sort. Amazing. Amazing how this happens. And Gilly breaks it for me so it's not as scary as when we're in the shadow. Okay. Well, movement stopped. But I can't see anything still. Which planet are we in? I'm hearing, is it Mars? Yes. All right. So we're still in this solar system. Yes. Okay. I think we're in between times. So I knew we had to be staying in the solar system somewhere, or since we didn't go, flip dimensions. Oh, wait. If I touch the walls, it lit up. I love that. Okay. So the walls light up if you touch them. And I should get off now? What, aren't you coming in? Nope. I'm staying here. Okay. All right. I am walking forward, touching the walls so that I have light. And what's up here? It's so much easier to do this with Gilly and not be alone in the dark like this. Yikes. Okay. I sense that Galilee and our Andromeda Council team is close, but I haven't found them. I thought for sure I'd be coming out to an edge of a ledge and they would be there in a shuttle, but I am not. There's a light coming at me right now. This is a very narrow corridor. I mean, I'm a little person. My arms are out and I'm touching walls. So we're not talking a lot of space here. Oh, it's like a little cart. Almost looks like one of those little coal carts that you'd see in a coal mine. Hello. Is it Self? Oh, hi, Self. Oh my God, he just jumped up and hugged me. Self is an elf that long story. If you go back and listen to the radio shows, it's on there. Self lived on a property that I lived in, and I helped him transition and go back to his elf kingdom. And he's been working with me on and off since. It's so good to see you. Hi. How's your beautiful wife doing? She's great. She sends her love. She's home with the little ones. Oh, even better. Very great. Okay. All right. So this is an absolute surprise. I never expected to see you here on Mars. Yes, we have a dimensional existence here as well. Okay. And are you taking me to someone else, or what are we doing? Come with me. He took my hand, and he just put his hand up and went through the wall. Me following. Well, I didn't know they could do that. When did you learn how to do this? While I was at my first home, the elf world you took me to. Oh, my goodness gracious. You'll get there one day, Karen. You too, Mark. We'll go through walls one day, Mark. Oh, my goodness gracious. Yeah, we're just walking through darkness. Okay. I don't know how to be comfortable with this self. Any tidbits of wisdom here you can give me? Know you're safe. Always know you're safe. Always know you're loved. Always know that your light is your source of vibration and your source of creation. When you truly know that, you can create anything. Even walking through walls. Even walking through walls. Okay. Where are we? This is my home. We just walked into a beautiful, huge cavern. This beautiful, brightly lit world. And beneath us is a whole elf kingdom. Do only elves live here? Yes, only elves. Do all the elementals have kingdoms like this? They have their own dimensional existences? Yes, they do. That was established to keep us all safe. Safe from humans? Yes. All humans but you. Thank you, Zelf. I know there are other humans who love you as well. They love all the elementals. Yes, the numbers are growing. It's very nice.
And I'm one of them that loves all of you, as you well know.
I do, Mark. Thank you. Welcome, both of you, to Selenderberg. Selenderberg? Close enough. Okay, close enough. We're going. He's taking my hand. Doggone it, these guys can run fast. Oh, my goodness gracious. They almost have me, he has me tripping over my legs again like the last time he did this. We're running down a hill. I wonder if we're going to need another oracle, Mark, like the last time. Remember that oracle we got to meet in the Elf Kingdom?
Yeah, I remember.
He was amazing.
Yeah.
Yes, we will. If he ever stops running me down a hill. My goodness gracious. He can run.
Yes, they can.
They're here, he's yelling. They're here. Oh, wow. They're all coming out into a square. Oh, Daddy, is this her? Oh, my God, look at you, precious little ones. These are your children? I Hello, hello. So wonderful to meet you. Hi. Oh, this is so great. After I helped Zelf transition, he went to this other kingdom that we had been to once before, and he met his wife. And now, they didn't have children. They just got married then. Now they have children. So this is precious. Absolutely precious. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, okay. And all of these people, what are they here for? They're here to celebrate a new day, a new beginning. Okay, I'm hearing the 21st. Does this have something to do with December 21st, 2020, and the fact that the 3 planets are aligning and there's going to be the huge spiritual tsunami wave coming into the planet for everyone? Yes. It means that those who are open and receptive, your vibrations will increase. And more and more people will start to be able to see us. And more people will start to accept us. We hope to someday be able to intermingle in your worlds again, and you and ours. There's advantages to having humans and elves work together. There are huge advantages. That's why there's the whole story of Santa with elves. We have a place and a purpose. We have gifts and skills that we can bring to the human world, and vice versa. There are skills that you all have that we don't. We're not very good at. And when we work together in collaboration, the worlds both expand and accelerate at a faster pace of growth and ascension. But that all got stopped when humanity was harming the elemental worlds and kingdoms. They were destroying it. Yes, I understand. If it makes any of you feel better, they all just so destroyed each other in their own worlds. So it wasn't only you. Yes, we understand. Okay.
And of course,
So
my place up in the mountains, I'm sure you can sense where that is. I'm looking forward to having a party, and all of you can welcome my invitation, and those that will be with me, you're welcome to come and join us. And we'll have a party, and have fun, and share.
very great. We will be there. Thank you. All right. So now these people are all meeting. They're excited about the 21st. Is there something else that we are to be aware of? Yes. Follow me. We have something special to show you. Okay. We are... Oh, hi. Okay, yes, you may take my hand. We have some other elves joining us. We are walking through the square. It's like the crowds are like separating. It's almost like the Red Sea is separating for me. It's actually a green sea. Green sea is separating for me as we're walking down the road. And we're walking to, is this a temple area? It is. Hey. Hello, namaste. Hello. We are the temple elders. Zelf has told us much about you. It's odd to hear an elf praise a human so greatly. It is the reason we have allowed you to come. We have heard about your last visit to one of our other kingdoms, and we felt honored to be a part of that kind of a cooperation and collaboration once again. I am honored as well. And Mark is as well. Mark, you want to say?
Yes, thank you for the invitation. And as you know, Karen and I and many others are sending our love and support and appreciation to all of you. Thank you. Namaste.
They are all bowing. Okay. We are honored to be able to see and share and hear anything that you have that you wish humanity to know at this time, especially this beautiful new portal of energy that's opening up that will bring forth another age of Christ consciousness and feminine consciousness. I know that I've been working with the divine feminine consciousness, and I believe that these two were going to come together this time instead of being separated. We believe that you are correct as well, based on our information. They are opening a door, and I'm going into the room. I'm literally having to be down on my knees to walk into this room. And wow, I kept getting an image of this, but now to see it. It's a beautiful lotus petal with this crystal on it that is just emanating light, like a sphere of light out of it. Zelf, this is not a light source, correct? This is a crystal. Is that its energy field? He's looking at the leader who's like the governor or the president of this, I guess more like the president of this kingdom. This is a very special crystal, and it is the way that we have it aligned with the ley line of the planet that is creating this energy admittance. It generates all of the energy for our kingdom. It is the source that we all pull from to do whatever skill sets we need to accomplish for life and for creativity, manifestations, and any kind of production. Wow. Beautiful. It reminds me, it's a whole different look, but the concept reminds me of they weren't geodes. I forget what they were called in Stargate Atlantis, but they were this crystal power source that they needed to run their systems. Is it a crystalline power source, in other words? Yes, it is. And this crystalline source, is this a rare, or do you have others of these? Can these energy source generators be created elsewhere? They can. The crystals are rare. However, we haven't really looked for any because we have all the power we need. Gotcha. Okay. So there could be more. Yes. And how is this important to humans right now? this is what you're capable of doing as well. We already have these crystal energy sources. You have energy sources that have the same ability as this crystal. The planet already has them. Okay. Is this technology known about? It is. And it's being hidden from us? Yes. Why show us this now? Because that's something that's going to shift also with the energy coming in on the 21st. You're going to start to awaken to the knowledge and the truth of what's being hidden. Yay! That's my prayer every day. Do you guys help me with my prayer every day? We do. Thank you for including us. That is why else we were honored to have you here. You have been asking and asking. Yes, Mark, you've been a part of that prayer that I say every day. I think we should record our prayers that people could have them to play over and over again. It's one of my thoughts for the new year.
Okay, well,
all right. Yes. FYI, Mark, you're coming across really muffled. I'm not sure what happened. You were clear earlier.
Okay.
So, okay, now, you're saying that with this shift of energy coming in on the 21st and this new tsunami of spiritual energy, that it's going to start to bring forward the truths that have been hidden from humanity, the truths about technology. So technologies would be things like free energy sources, correct? Correct. Healing frequencies and energy devices also? Yes. Wonderful. What about the medical beds and things on that nature? That's going to take a little longer. However, it will, once the truth shines through, it will unravel quickly, because remember what you were just told, these new energies that are coming in, you will manifest the positive immediately. Well, the person next to the president just nudged him, like elbowed him, like they're going to misunderstand that. Yes, we shouldn't say immediately. Relatively quickly is what I will say. Yeah, that's probably better. Thank you. Relatively quickly. And you will also experience a very quick consequence to negativity if you choose to focus on it. So be very conscious of what you're choosing, because you will get it in your field, in your face, in your presence really quickly. Understood. Okay. If you're staying in the positive and you have healing frequencies, you don't necessarily need the med beds. However, we do understand there are many people who are dealing with illnesses and dis-ease of some sort, and yes, they would probably benefit from the medical beds. However, as the consciousness of the human population increases, the energies of dis-ease will decrease. So people will feel better and better and better and not quite understand why. So that's the other positive news. But the whole the higher you hold the field for humanity, the healthier everyone will be. They will be directly impacted. Okay, great. And what else do you want to share with us? So the new energy fields are coming through. That'll bring out the truth. What about governments and finances and all of those different issues on the planet? The energies and the conjunctions will also, as you pray for every day, Karen, show the truth about what you like to call the men behind the curtains. Who's pulling the strings? Who's running the show behind the curtain? Because most of the people that you see are just a front. They're just a picture. They're not the ones with the power of making the decisions. Okay? So the truth will come out about the men behind the curtains is what you're saying. We are. Focus, focus, focus on the positivity. Focus, focus, focus on the truth. And that's what you will see more of. These energies will amplify things to the nth degree. You want to make sure that you are not focusing on negatives, on what's not happening. You want to focus on positives. We know, Mark, that you are very concerned about the financial structure on the planet right now. Understandably. Continue to pray for equality and truth and a financial system based on what's being created and what's being produced versus debt. You need to pray about that. And that's how it can shift. Focus on the wider view, the bigger picture, the feeling state. We say that to all of you. That is what is going to move you through these times. And we are invested in this because if humanity chooses to do this and move through these energies to become ascended beings, become beings who shifted to fifth dimension and a field of love and oneness and peace and joy and co-creation. If you choose that, it lifts us up as well. Then we can reconnect. If you don't, then we are left separate. And if you're left separate, hang on, Mark. If you're left separate, do you remain in a different dimension and as a separate kingdom? Yes. Yes. It will not harm us. However, we've been here a long time, and we've very much wished to expand our consciousness into a collaboration with other species as well. Understood. Go ahead, Mark.
Yeah, it has been my belief and focus. It's not just a financial transition, but it's what that energetically represents, along with the groups, the prayer groups, the meditation groups, and so forth, building the catalyst for change and everything that is to come after that with the new technologies and everything else, some of which we've mentioned already, which you have shared with us, and building that catalyst is, I don't see it as just one thing, but it's all of it cumulative, creating the catalyst for transformation and change for all of humanity and the entire planet, inner Earth and the Earth's surface, as well as beyond that, as you well know. You know me through Karen and what you sense from me as well.
Yes. And did you have a question? Or you were just making that statement concerning a catalyst?
I think the catalyst was very much extremely important, and how it's cumulative for those that are truly on the awakening path and on Earth. And as you know, many do focus positive energy towards, as you know, the folklore beings of the past Earth, when we were co-creating together, and then, as you stated, that had to come to an end at that time, and we're looking forward to bringing that back together. So if there's anything you'd like to share about that or anything else, would be much appreciated. Thank you.
And that is what the conversation has, you've basically summed up the conversation for today, that we are excited about these new waves of energy because we look forward to, once again, a collaboration with humanity and the other elementals. That is what we wish for, long for, and one of the other elves said, be careful what you ask for. Yes, we know that, as always, there are pros and cons to everything. And there will be pros and cons to working in these collaborations as well. However, for an ascension process to occur, oneness isn't only about humanity getting along. Oneness is about all beings in all dimensions. Agreed. I agree with you, Mr. President. I feel that this is an opportunity. We've been talking, the whole point of the Andromeda Council is to meet our brothers and sisters throughout the galaxies. And would elves consider themselves our brothers and sisters, or a co-creative species that work together? Or co-creative species that work together. That would be more of what we would say. Okay. But certainly, the work of the Andromeda Council is to bring all beings together, to work together on a common intention of everyone thriving. Well stated. Yes, Mark.
Yeah, I'm in full agreement as well, and looking forward to our co-creation together and for the greater good of all. And everything I can do to help and support all of this, just let me know.
Continue your work that you do every day. Continue expanding the consciousness field and creating that space for all of us. That is incredibly important, and we are so happy to know that somebody is doing that for all of us. And we know that you're not the only one, but there's only a handful of you, and we are very, very appreciative. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. President. Is there anything else today, or is that that you wish to share with us? Or has the message been completed? The message has been completed. We are excited for all of us, as are we. Thank you. Thank you for honoring us and allowing us to come and visit your kingdom and experience this amazing village and what you've created. It's quite beautiful here, and we're honored. They're walking me out. Well, I'm kind of crawling out. Actually, though, I'm. It's strange when I'm in these other environments. My field morphs to the experience, so I am smaller in this virtual realm. I can make myself smaller. So I'm back outside, and everybody's hugging and cheering. This is so wonderful. So wonderful. All right, Zelf. Is there anything else that we need to say for the show at this time, or is it time for me to end the show before I head on back? No. We wanted to be able to reconnect, and we wanted to be able to express to you how vitally important this new energy wave is in another angle or perspective than what you've already focused on. It's about joining in oneness with all worlds and all dimensions. And if you hold that focus in your field, when this happens, it will more greatly hold the space for the collaboration to happen within and occur within. So that is why it was critical. Plus, I wanted you to meet my family. Well, your family's precious, and I am honored to meet them and see both of you again. And goodbye, little ones. Hopefully we'll see you again sooner rather than later. I hope so, too. Namaste, Karen and Mark. Thank you.
Namaste. Thank you for your gracious invitation and love and support. And as you know, we are both here for all of you as well.
And I want to say thank you to the two of you and the village and Mr. President and the council. We are so, so, so honored. And we will hold on to the vision of this beautiful energy source and how it is just radiating light, and having that in our worlds so that we can source ourselves with the type of fuel that is natural, type of fuel that's endless, and a resource from nature, from creation, from Mother, a resource that's part of our divine right as a being of this beautiful planet. And it doesn't make us a slave or owned by a corporation that manages it. Thank you. It's a wonderful vision to hold and to move forward with.
Yeah.
With that.
One quick thing for the elves is, the Pineland there where I've interacted with the elves and many others, a lot of healing work. If you could help me with that area and others as we co-create together for the greater good of the whole.
Yes, we will continue to work with you. Thank you.
Yeah, the area that I'm thinking of, which I've interacted with many elves and others that need help.
We will continue to help you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. So we're going to complete the message for today. Thank you all so much for all that you have offered us and for the graciousness and your love and support. We are honored, and we send it all back to all of you. I will hold you in my prayers and continue to invite you to join me in my meditations and co-creations. And that's the way we can move forward in collaboration. Thank you. Namaste. For everyone, you can find information about Marc's and my work at with the information on the show's notes. Thank you. And goodbye for now.